Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime No Mi channel. KIZARU is a completely captivating character and plays a significant role in the world of One Piece. His decision not to participate in the competition to become Fleet Admiral during the time skip left many people wondering about the reasons behind his choice. In today's video, we are going to discuss the possible reasons why KIZARU chose not to fight against his comrades for the highest position in the Navy and talk about his possible objectives. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. During the time skip, there were a series of significant changes and developments within the Navy, one of which was the dispute for the position of Fleet Admiral. While Akainu and Aokiji engaged in an intense battle to determine who would become Sengoku's successor as Fleet Admiral, KIZARU chose not to participate in this fierce competition. KIZARU is notorious for his laid-back personality and sometimes seemingly indifferent attitude towards crucial events. His calm demeanor and tendency to act in a relaxed manner can be interpreted as a lack of motivation to seek positions of power or authority within the Navy. He may have seen the fight between Akainu and Aokiji as an internal conflict within the Navy, something he simply did not care to get involved in. His relaxed attitude may have led him to believe that there was no reason to enter such an intense competition. The Admiral might not be interested in political matters or internal intrigue within the Navy. His priority might be to follow orders and combat threats to the interests of the world government, rather than worrying about political ascension within the hierarchy. It's possible that KIZARU is more focused on dealing with immediate situations and real threats than planning his future career. He might be more concerned with quickly responding to incidents rather than worrying about promotions. KIZARU seems to be detached from many material aspects of life and may not value authority or power in the same way other characters do. This could explain his lack of desire to compete for the Fleet Admiral position, which could be seen as a quest for more authority. KIZARU may have accepted the existing hierarchy and command structure within the Navy without much questioning. This means he could be content with his current position as Admiral and not feel the need to seek higher positions. Within the Navy, there is a diversity of justice philosophies. Akainu represents absolute justice, while Aokiji follows a more flexible and compassionate approach in pursuit of moral justice. KIZARU, on the other hand, follows his own lazy ideology, which means he does not have great ambition in mind. KIZARU might have realized that his entry into the competition for the Fleet Admiral position could further intensify the conflict between Akainu and Aokiji, which could be detrimental to the Navy's unity and effectiveness. He might have chosen to avoid contributing to the internal strain on relationships. Perhaps KIZARU valued the stability and effectiveness of the Navy above ideological issues. He may have believed that the continuity of leadership, regardless of who was chosen as Fleet Admiral, was more important than imposing a specific ideology. KIZARU may have respected the diversity of opinions within the Navy and believed that the peaceful coexistence of different ideologies could be beneficial for the organization as a whole. His more liberal approach might have led to this decision. KIZARU is known for his laid-back personality and apparent lack of personal motivation or ambition in climbing the ranks of the Navy hierarchy. Here are some additional points about this characteristic. He may have had a strong focus on his current activities as an admiral and on fulfilling his missions. For him, the pursuit of the Fleet Admiral position might be seen as a distraction from his more immediate and important responsibilities. It is possible that KIZARU was satisfied with his position as admiral and did not feel the need to seek promotions or higher positions. He might have considered his current rank satisfactory and aligned with his objectives. Unlike Akainu and Aokiji, who demonstrated a strong competitiveness and desire to surpass each other, KIZARU might not have such a pronounced competitive nature. He may not see the competition for the Fleet Admiral position as something that would motivate or interest him. KIZARU is often portrayed as someone who is not easily shaken by pressures or concerns. His laid-back personality could be interpreted as indicative that he does not care much about his position in the hierarchy. KIZARU is an enigmatic character who rarely reveals his true motivations or thoughts. He may simply have chosen not to disclose his ambitions or personal desires regarding the Fleet Admiral position. The Admiral of Light is known for his peculiar personality and impulsive behavior, often acting in a relaxed and uninterested manner towards important events. This nature might have influenced his decision not to participate in the competition for the Fleet Admiral position in several ways. He is known for his straightforward approach in combat and for acting quickly to deal with threats. His impulsive nature might have led him to prefer focusing on action and combat rather than engaging in a prolonged competition for the Fleet Admiral position. KIZARU may not be the type of person who meticulously plans his rise in the Navy hierarchy. He might be more inclined to act in the moment without a long-term strategy. This could have led him to avoid the competition for the Fleet Admiral position, which requires planning and political maneuvering. His laid-back and indifferent attitude might have caused KIZARU not to take the competition for the Fleet Admiral position seriously. He may have considered the selection process as something tedious or exhausting, which didn't align with his personality. As we can see from the Admiral's actions, he is known for acting under direct orders and does not seem to seek opportunities to take control or lead. He may have preferred to continue receiving orders and fulfilling his existing duties instead of pursuing promotions. KIZARU might value simplicity in his life and career. The competition for the Fleet Admiral position might be seen as complicated and politically charged, something he would prefer to avoid. He is a staunch supporter of Navy justice and is willing to take drastic measures to maintain order in the world. He may have considered his current mission of fighting pirates, revolutionaries, and other threats as more important than seeking promotions. The world of One Piece is full of high-risk challenges, and KIZARU's abilities make him valuable on dangerous missions. He may have felt that his presence was more needed in the field than in a bureaucratic competition. KIZARU might simply not be interested in the Navy's internal politics, such as competitions for leadership positions. His practical approach may have led him to consider that internal politics were irrelevant compared to fieldwork. KIZARU could have viewed the competition for the Fleet Admiral position as a selfish pursuit of power, and he may have considered that sacrificing his own ambition in favor of the mission was the right choice. KIZARU's focus on his current mission as a dedicated Navy combatant may have been one of the main reasons why he chose not to vie for the Fleet Admiral position during the time skip in One Piece. His dedication to justice and maintaining order in the world may have led him to consider that his mission was more important than any promotion or high-ranking position. This enigmatic decision can be explained by several factors, including his laid-back and uninterested personality, his lack of personal motivation to seek promotions, and his relentless focus on the current mission of maintaining peace in the world. He is a fascinating character who, by choosing not to participate in the competition for the Fleet Admiral position during the time skip, made it clear that his priorities are different from those of his colleagues. His laid-back personality, his dedication to the mission of maintaining peace, and his lack of personal ambition for power positions in the Navy are key factors that can explain this choice. He might simply have believed that his presence on the battlefield was more valuable than any title or bureaucratic position. KIZARU remains a mystery, but his decision reflects his unique approach to life and service in the Navy in One Piece. Moreover, his apparent lack of interest in the Navy's internal politics and the ideological rivalries between other admirals shows that he may value the organization's effectiveness and stability more than the imposition of a single vision of justice. KIZARU can also be seen as someone who remains true to his mission of combating threats to the world of One Piece, and he may have believed that this mission was more relevant and noble than any rise in the Navy hierarchy. Regardless of the reasons behind his choice, he remains one of the most captivating and mysterious characters in the series, and fans eagerly await to see how his story will unfold in the future. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.